Vermont's prisons are facing staffing shortages, and at a facility in Springfield, workers tell us they're exhausted. Local 22's Dana Casulo shows us why a decision to force overtime is drawing backlash. Dana?
Lauren, corrections workers at Southern State Correctional Facility are going from 40-hour work weeks to 60 hours. The Department of Corrections says it will help with schedule consistency. The head of the Vermont State Employees Association says it's cruel. The Vermont Department of Corrections instituted an emergency staffing change at Southern State Correctional Facility in Springfield, shifting from 5 8-hour shifts a week, sometimes with mandatory overtime, to 5 12-hour shifts.
The goal of that is to create more staff resources so that we have the resources necessary to sustain that facility during the summer months, which are typically our hardest staffing period.
Commissioner Nicholas Demmel says about a quarter of the security staff jobs across the department remain vacant,
which is a number that's definitely higher than where we want to be.
There's mixed reaction to the move. I spoke with a correctional officer at the Northeast Correctional Complex. Justin Nowicki says he's used to his 12-hour shifts. He says they offer consistency.
Before we were doing this, we were on 8-hour shifts, but 8 hours was never actually 8 hours. We were constantly doing, either 12-hour shifts or 12s with an 8-hour turnaround into another 12 or 16.
He acknowledges in other facilities, people might not feel the same way as him.
I personally work first shift, so I get out at 6 p.m. every day, which is great because it works for my lifestyle. I make it home. I eat dinner with my family.
Steve Howard represents corrections staff as executive director of the Vermont State Employees Association. He called the decision cruel and inhumane.
It's very frustrating for our members. It's heartbreaking to listen to them. They are exhausted. Their families are exhausted.
Howard says government officials need to take action before it's too late.
There's no investment in the men and women who are holding this crumbling system together. There's no commitment to that.
Demmel says they are seeing an uptick in recruiting. They just had an academy class graduate last Friday with 20 new cadets. And starting July 1st, hourly wages are set to increase by 3%. Reporting live in the newsroom, Dana Casulo, Local 22 News.